Hi everyone, I'm sorry that I haven't filmed in ages. I've been a good university student recently, which means that I'm a really bad blogger and YouTuber and everything else, so please bear with me because I'm in my third year and quite frankly it's a lot harder than I expected. But today I'm back with this little beauty. This is going to be a sort of capsule beauty kit for autumn winter. So I've got everything in here that I like to switch into my makeup routine when it gets a bit chillier outside. Quite a few of the products I'm wearing on my face today, so you'll be able to see that. It's mainly kind of lip products, I suppose, because I much prefer a darker lip in the winter, so I've given a few options in here, as well as a foundation that I like to use and a couple of other bits. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. Okay, so if we start with the foundation, it's this little thing here. This is MAC Face and Body and my shade is in C1. I'm wearing this on my face today. I normally use a BB cream sort of when it's a bit warmer, but I like to change to this in the winter. I know it's still really sheer. I don't like really full coverage foundations. Even NARS Sheer Glow is a bit too heavy for my skin. So I like to switch this in because it's really buildable, so you can have it quite sheer or you can stipple on the areas that you need more coverage and everything like that. So it's a really good thing just to have in your makeup routine, and they do so many different shades as well, and they also do a white one, so if you're very pale you can mix the white one in with one of their other colours and it will like match your skin tone, which is really good. Okay, I don't have too many face products in here, so I'm just going to get them all out of the way at once. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powder, so it looks like this. This is in the colour Dim Light. I'm wearing it today. Basically, this isn't one of the highlighting ambient lighting powders, it's more of like an all over diffused look, I suppose, sort of soft focus. I really like this. I bought this when I was in America because it's a bit cheaper than in the UK. They're very expensive over here, but yeah, it's become a staple in my makeup bag recently. Moving on to a less expensive product. This is from Bourjois and I'm sure you all probably know what this is. It's the chocolate bronzer. So it opens out like this, looks like a bar of chocolate and smells a little bit like chocolate too. I like using this in the winter. I use NARS Laguna basically like all summer, but I like using this in the winter. It's a bit matter, it's more of a contour for me, so it gives a slight warmth rather than Laguna has a bit of shimmer in it, so it's nice in summer when you want a really big warmth to your skin. Sorry, but I don't necessarily want that in the winter, so I like switching in this. Okay, on to blusher. This is one that I've absolutely been loving recently, and it is limited edition, so I'm really sorry. It was from the Extra Dimension collection from MAC, so you can sort of see the embossing on there. I'll do a close-up of it. This is in the colour At Dusk, I believe. It's just a really pinky colour. I think it's quite similar to something like NARS Deep Throat, but a slightly paler version with not too much glitter. I honestly don't know too many dupes for this, but they tend to re-promote everything, so I'm sure you'll be able to get your mitts on it somehow. I'm wearing this today. I think it just gives a really nice warmth, sort of you've been outside, wind-bitten glow, rather than I don't like using berry tones. I know that on some skin tones they look amazing as a sort of your cheek but better kind of blush colour, but this for me works really well. It looks quite pale in the pan compared to how it actually transfers onto the skin, so I bear that in mind when buying some blushes. But yeah, I absolutely love this. I've used this nearly every day, so look out for it in my monthly favourites. I'll be rambling about it again. And onto the last face product. It's a highlighter that I've absolutely been loving recently. This is NARS Albatross, and I think it's quite an underrated NARS product. I know that everyone goes for their blushes and Laguna and everything, but I didn't actually hear too much about this. I got this as a Christmas present a couple of years ago, and I've used it so much, but it barely got a dent in it in the pan. It's just a really beautiful champagne-y gold colour. I don't know if you can see it there. Which transfers so beautifully on the skin. Okay, so moving on to eye products. The product that I've been absolutely loving recently is this cream eyeshadow from Smashbox. It's in the colour Gemstone. I've got eyes today as a sort of what is a base really, and then I've got another colour blended in the crease. But I absolutely love this. It's such a unique colour. You can sheer it out, build it up, do whatever you want, but it's such a beautiful colour. I really love sort of brown smoky eyes for autumn winter, and if you're like me, invest in something like this. So the bag is getting pretty empty now. We've just got some lip products left. I have 3 from MAC. I'm sorry, there aren't actually any drugstore lip products that I have, but I can give you some dupes. So the first thing is a lip liner from MAC called Currant. It's a real dark lip liner. It's the darkest one I have. Night Moth is probably their darkest one if you're looking for the really dark one. This is a sort of reddy purple colour, goes beautifully with any dark lipstick I find. And then the next 2 things I have are lipsticks. One of them is the one I'm wearing right now, which is called Just a Bite, which is this colour here. This was limited edition. It was part of their Indulge collection fairly recently, but a really good dupe for this is one of the Rimmel Kate Moss ones. I think it's like 101 or something like that. The sort of dark red colour is a really good dupe for this. And the last one I have is part of their permanent collection, and it's Rebel, which looks a lot darker on camera than it actually is. It's sort of a plummy purple colour, and I love autumn winter. I invested in it last year, sort of against my will. I was probably coerced by another blogger somewhere. But yes, it's absolutely beautiful. Pairs really nicely with the lip pencil that I showed you a minute ago. Okay, and the last lipstick I have is from Illamasqua. It's called Shard. It's part of their new Sacred Hour collection. It is beautiful. I've worn it a few times, but it's beautiful. I love Illamasqua packaging as well. It's so unique with the little square. It's a fairly similar colour to Rebel, but Illamasqua do keep their sort of collections online and in store for quite a long time, so you can still buy it even though it was technically limited edition. You can still buy it for quite a long time. This is a slightly lighter purple in the bullet, but it actually comes out darker than Rebel on your lips, if that makes sense. You'll see in the swatches. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful, and the formulation is really nice as well. All of these, the formulation is lovely. They're not drying or anything because they're all kind of satin finish. Okay, and the last thing I have for you in my capsule makeup kit is this lip gloss from NARS. It's one of their larger than life ones, and it's called Rouge Tribal, I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's a really beautiful metallic red colour. It's so beautiful, and the formulation is lovely. It's not sticky. I absolutely hate sticky lip glosses, so yeah, absolutely lovely. Definitely worth having a look at. So that is it for my capsule beauty kit for autumn winter. I hope you enjoyed this. I had quite a lot of fun picking out the products. I'll probably make this a sort of feature, so look out for another one sort of springtime. I'm going to be back soon with a sort of capsule skincare kit, like for winter, so when it's a bit cold. Need a lot of hydration for me, especially I've got quite dry skin. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you soon. Bye!